Hello and welcome again. This is Mikael Pitzner from Your WordPress Friend, and this is the second video in connection with the video series that I promised in about the 6 things that you must do with your website, or that your website must do for you to give you the success and the results that you are looking for with your website. So this number 2 is all about your capturing of leads. So whatever traffic comes to your website, you have to do anything that you can in order to capture that lead. Online, we all suffer from what I would call more or less ADHD. You know, we have complete attention deficit, and as soon as we get to a site, if we don't see what we like, we are off again, and we kind of like run away and chase something else, you know, jump on Facebook or click a link that takes you somewhere else, or similar. And the trouble is, even if you come to a website that you actually really like the content, you're actually really interested in the content there. Let's say you're a photographer, or you know, amateur hobbyist photographer, and you find a website that's really cool with giving you lots of tips and so on. Invariably, even though that a site that you find is interesting and has cool stuff and so on, then once you're off the site, you kind of just forget about it. It's like life shows up and you're off to something else, and you forget about coming back there. And basically, you know, for the one who has the website, now you're a lost potential customer. So any traffic coming into your website, those could be considered leads, especially if you can capture them. So how do you capture them? Well, you do it, of course, by having an opt-in form. And right now here I'm showing, this is Jeff Walker, who is famous for his product launch formula and sideways sales letters and so on. And let me just get rid of these notifications. And what he's using here is he has like a banner here, and you can get some interesting cool things here. Learn the secrets of the world's most successful internet marketers, and then you give in your email address and you sign up. Very often what you will find is you know, go and sign up for a newsletter. I even have that, and to be quite honest with you, they hardly work. So if you look here, this is Your WordPress Friend, and I have here sign up for newsletters, and quite frankly, most people, they are inundated with emails these days, and we don't have time for all these emails, and a lot of them are spammy content emails, and emails that we are not really interested in whatsoever. And you know, so most people, when they see sign up for newsletters, they're really not interested. It's just, oh my god, another one of those that's gonna send me all sorts of things that we don't really care for. So although this one would capture a lead if somebody actually put in their name and email here, then you know, it's not the one that works the best. We have here, I have another lead capture. It says follow along as we build a professional website from scratch, free fast track video series. So if I click that, it'll take me to a page that then has the sign up form. And see here, there's a little bit more of a you know, you'll get some cool stuff if you sign up. In this case, it's the free fast track video series that's going to help you if let's say you're a newbie to building a website, and in this case it's on the platform of WordPress. And this one will show you, you know, like learn to you know, make a good use of the platform, how to get your own site up and running in no time, and how you can take you know, basically showing you how to get started very fast and without being very technical or anything like that. And you know, so this might be for the right audience, you know, the entrepreneur, the author or speaker or online coach, or anybody who wants to have a website and is a little bit tired of having to spend a lot of money for having other people build it, and then still be left with maybe not being able to update it or anything like that. So that's a perfect avenue for it. So for that avatar, this one would make sense, and they might sign up. Jeff Walker's Again, to go back to his, he actually has another very cool sign up form. And since I already have it open here, it's not going to pop up again. But just to show you what I'm talking about, I am going to open up a different browser. This is Safari browser, and then we try and see if we can get it to provoke to pop up. So if I'm about, nope, I might. One second. Well, that didn't work very well. Let's try if I refresh here on the first one. Going to about. As you can see, he actually has this bar actually goes through on several of his pages. It might even go through on all the pages. So far, yes. Yeah, so it goes through all the pages, and you can see he actually has it both here in the kind of like the upper part of the website, and then again further on down the website. Now it did have a pop-up, and I suspect that it kind of recognized me here, so it's not showing again. But basically, when I tried to get off the website, it popped up and kind of like giving you that extra reminder, hey, sign up, get something cool. And that's the whole trick. You have to find something that's really cool, so that people actually will want it. And you know, it makes sense if it's something cool that matches or is in connection with what it is you're doing. I looked at a couple of others just to give you some more info here. Here, that's Forbes. I mentioned in another video also. You can get the most popular top stories of today and get them every day if you sign up and so on. Again, I don't know if you want that extra email thing, then you'll do it. But I suspect it might not actually be that popular. And you know, if people are very, very happy with Forbes, they probably just go in and visit every day. This is Laura Roeder, who's very great with social media and teaches a lot of social media. And I went to her site here just to check out what she's doing right now, and it's kind of neat. So you open it up, and it says here, yours is the only newsletter that I actually read, and it's in quotation. So it's basically like as if some of her, one of her from her audience is actually putting that in, that you know she has a newsletter that's actually worth reading, and that could actually provoke you. You know, and she then says, you know, join the ranks of small business owners bringing in leads from social media each and every week. So, you know, it's basically a newsletter, and it's actually not promising a whole lot of giveaways. So, but because of this so-called, you know, I would almost say quote slash testimonial, it could be very enticing. And then, of course, those who don't know her, then it's a cool, you know, hey, I'm authority because look, all the places I've been and so on. QuickSprout, they're doing something pretty cool. They say, do you want more traffic? And learn how to improve your traffic, and you'll be put on the early access list for new Sprouts tools, new QuickSprout tools. And basically, here you'll actually put in your URL, and then you can it'll come up and tell you something about, you know, your website and so on. But it's actually at the same time it gives I think it's Neil Patel who's behind this one. Yeah, Neil Patel. So he'll get some insights to your who is visiting, and see here he's got a pop-up that also comes up and says, well, you want more traffic, and you have a yes or a no button. And you know, it's almost difficult not to say, yeah, I want more traffic, because that's the whole point of your website or your blog or whatever it is you have there. So if you said yes, I'm pretty sure it's going to come up. Yeah, enter your email here, and then it'll send you a guide and so on. So this is like a very cool little extra pop-up that comes in and makes it very difficult to say no. My personal ego website, which I have here, has several different places, and quite frankly, since I am a typical multiple serial entrepreneur. My personal ego site doesn't have one thing that it sells, or just one thing that's like very true to one particular item and so on. So that makes it difficult to capture anything. So that's really just people who meet me in person and say, hey, I want to check out who this dude is in greater detail. But I do have a different types of pop-ups. I have, sign up for updates. You can also connect with me on the social media. And then I have here, this one here is actually an image that will go to a sign-up form. And I put several different ones in there. So I have one here if you're kind of like tempting to tempt people to go down a rabbit hole to explore more. And then I have here bring along the journey, and I have another one of the same kind of down here. So you put it in several different places, and here's the thing, it's got to be something of value. So there's got to be something in there so that your visitors might be likely to be interested in. So Jeff Walker, he's all about how do you launch a product, and so if he gives off something really cool and great insights, and I believe in this case he has a video training series that will give you some insights to how do you launch well. And then the ultimate goal or aim for Jeff Walker is to sell his product launch formula training course. And those who are landing on his page are probably being recommended this or heard about him, or maybe they are Googling for how do you launch a product and so on, and then they land there. So there's already a good connection between the visitor and then whatever it is he's selling. So that opposed to coming to my ego website, unless you have a specific interest in who the heck is Mikkel Pitsner, then more than likely it's not really gonna matter that much to you, and you're not gonna opt in there. So that's a whole difference. If you build a website and you make it pertaining a specific product or service or expertise or something of that matter, well, now you can speak very, very clearly to that client or traffic coming into your site. And if you have something really cool to offer them, then there might be a great chance that they opt in. Now, I'm going to shoot a different video sometime down the line, and I'll be putting that into the paid version of the program of Your WordPress Friend, because I found a lot of cool resources for the different types of pop-ups and bars and opt-in forms. And what I'm trying to do a lot with the program is also to find good, really solid solutions that doesn't necessarily cost a lot of money, because there are great solutions out there, but a lot of them come with a price tag, and for some people that price tag may be a bit of a barrier. There's hot these days is Leadpages, which does a great job, and you must have seen these pop-ups and opt-in forms and links from websites and from Facebook and so on, where it gives you it might even tell you, hey, you're 50% through, you need to put in your email address, and then I'll send you this cool little gift to you or whatever. And very, very often that actually is a Leadpages. Great solution, but it comes at a price tag. And there are other pop-ups and there are other solutions that may not cost something. So I'll be shooting a video that has information about great resources you can go and check out. Some of them are free, some of them are very inexpensive, and some of them are maybe a little bit more expensive, but then come with a lot of other solutions, maybe a one-page website and that type of thing. So anyway, that's the wrap up for this this video. Again, the main gist of it is you gotta capture the leads, because the people who are coming to your website, invariably they're not coming back. Once you capture the leads, you get the names and email on a list, and now you then communicate to them via emails that you send out, and those emails probably should be, I would say preferably should be automated, so that you set it up once and hopefully it'll actually work for quite a while. Over time you might need to change the content of the email, but if you get really good at it and tweak them and so on, you'll see that you'll have something that actually works automatically even when you're not working, or you're off on vacation, or busy doing other things, or even if you're sleeping at night and somebody in a different time zone, or somebody who can't sleep, they find it. So anyways, I hope this was of value and help to you, and I thank you so much for watching. If you think this can be valuable to somebody, then please by all means share it with anybody. And again, I would love for you to come and sign up for that free video training series. That is the free fast track video series. You'll find that on your WordPressFriend.com, and it's a different video series than these 6 that I promised here, that I'll be sending out subsequently. But I think you'll find this is hugely valuable, and so please go and check it out. I'll appreciate it. And by all means, as always, give me your comments. With your help, I'll make this better and better over time. So thank you so much for that. See you soon.